What up, what up, what up? Damn. I'm back. I've been sick, but I'm alright. Mm. What up? What's up, what everybody? How's everyone? Damn, 4 people already? What's good? Hey, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. What's up, Soul? How are you? How is everything? What's up, Phyllis? Always know you're gonna be here. I'm alright. I'm fucking getting over being sick. Hung out with somebody and they got me sick. But just a minor cold, I guess. I don't know. Really don't know. But yeah, just still congested badly. But it's all good. How's life? How's everything? Yeah, I mean, I'm all right now. I feel today's like the first day I feel decent. Um, yeah, it was just a couple days, no big deal. I ain't missed no work, no nothing. You know what I mean? Still can't hit this goddamn thing for shit. Yeah, but yeah, I figured I'd go live. Um, I always hate going live and I don't have like anything to talk about. I mean, I guess I could talk about anything, you know what I mean? But I always feel like I need to have a purpose to go live. But and then it usually turns into something decent, you know what I mean? We'll talk about something or people shout out fucking what's up, Worm? What's up, big dog? Um but somebody always says something and the topic just goes on from there. But I guess we can chill or I don't know. What's new with y'all? What's happening? How's the weather? um oh, you know what I heard though on that Amazon shit? Um that the natives there they won, I guess I don't know when it was, but they won I will in 1 second. Let me finish Worms about the Amazon. Um I heard that the natives or whatever won some type of lawsuit and then boom, magically it just starts to fucking all burn down. But that's how they do it, and I could be wrong. I don't want to say like I know for sure because I don't, but you know, it's one of those things where like if when I say they, I'm talking about, the people who run this world. When they want something done and they don't necessarily win legally, I guess if you want to call it like that, then they always find a way to do it. Like I don't know, like I mean, I know it's severe as far as losing the Amazon, but I read a statement that there was trying to turn the forest into cattle land. Wow, the fuck do we need more cattle for? But I just they always get their way because they're always doing some shady ass shit. Um, emp- empathetic. Can you discuss the power of not letting negativity control your energy? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. What's up? What's up first? I mean, with not letting negativity control your life, I don't even know where to start. I guess anytime I ever have like it's gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound really weird, but for I don't know, it was like a couple months, man. Like I seriously felt like I'd wake up every day and I'm like, I'm gonna die. I don't know why, but I'm gonna die. I don't know how, but that's how I feel. Um, and it just continuously, day in and day out. Every time I get in the shower, I'd have these negative ass thoughts. Um, that I'm not gonna be here very much longer, and couldn't, still didn't understand why. Still don't know why. Other than maybe it's some kind of a attack. Um, I'm Panamanian, Native American, Filipino, Italian. I think that's it. um, Cherokee Indian, I believe. Um, but what I learned with to deal with that type of shit, I mean, it sounds crazy because I think a lot of times I'm gonna kind of jump around, but everyone always says, you shouldn't talk to yourself. It's not good. Well, I think that's a bunch of bullshit, and that was placed there for a reason because when you don't talk to yourself, you're not really controlling shit. You're kind of letting everything else control, your emotions, your thoughts, and everything. So, anytime I'd ever get like this negative like, oh my God, I'm gonna die today or something. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I'd literally say it in my head, like, nope, sorry, get the fuck out of my space. You're not welcome here. I don't consent to these negative thoughts, whatever, blah blah. And then I envision it just, like swiping it out of my head, and it would disappear. And then if that didn't work, I would literally just smile. And it's weird how that works. Even though you're not like smiling because something good happened, but you're still genuinely smiling, it still does has that same reaction on your body, I believe. Um Let me see what people are saying. I personally believe it's a spiritual attack on your life. It's been happening ever since I was a child. Like I used to have these dreams. I was like, I think I was 7 years old when I can remember the farthest back. And I'd wake up in this room with, like the all white room, like the Matrix, where they went like load all the guns up, or had the two chairs sitting there with the TV, the old school TV. I'd be in that kind of room where you can't see any of the walls. Um, and there's this black figure, like staticky figure, just staring at me, and I didn't have no eyes or anything like that. But it was like gazing into my soul. It was fucking weird as shit, and it hurt, and it did not feel good. It was terrifying, and I don't know, it was weird as shit. But little things like that in my dreams have been happening. Certain thoughts and stuff like that. Like, you know, it just, I don't know. Lately, it's been awesome. Like it hasn't really been very negative. Certain things have been happening. I've been trying to focus on like really trying to continue to keep positive thoughts in my head. And if there is negative shit that comes in there, like I said, tell it to get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Um, It doesn't sound crazy to me. I've had similar experiences. I think about death and I tell myself I'm gonna live a long time. And that's the same shit I be telling myself too, man. Like, you know, I'm constantly, I don't eat the best, and I might not get like a ton of sleep sometimes, but I just keep that thought in my head like I'm gonna be all right. Like, you know what? I got um I don't know, you just try to stay positive, real shit. Like, that's just how I look at it. But no, that's for damn sure. Well, see, you know what, man? It's kind of cool. And it wasn't long enough. What I'm gonna do, not that any of y'all give two shits, but I might be getting some type of like settlement. Um, and if I do, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something to enjoy myself because I went to Ocean City a couple weeks ago, and I'm going back. Not well, obviously not this weekend, but next weekend I'm going. I'm going back for Labor Day weekend. I think that's what it is. Um, just to go see the beach and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, Vegas. I've never been, man. That would be fucking dope. That would be really dope. When you have a great calling in your life, you're susceptible to a lot of demonic attacks, especially, essentially, it's just a test. Basically, you have to affirm your identity and you will win. Makes sense. Yeah, I have been working on music. Damn, what the fuck happened? I have been working on my music as far as like, I don't know. My goal is to come out with a five single EP, whatever you want to call it, or whatever it's called, album, just to put out. You know what I mean? And then at the next one will be like 10 songs, I guess. I'm not sure. Um, what's up, Anakin? But I found a producer. I found a guy who he's a producer and makes the fucking beats and got his own fucking little studio at his house and uh and he's hip to all these new the new style of beats and but he's also a well-rounded person and I fuck with him, man. He's cool. He's definitely a cool ass dude. Damn, I keep doing that. Every time I touch the thing it refocuses. Ocean City is cool. I mean, all it is 136 or something. Let's just say 140 streets straight down the strip. You know, of the and then the beach is on one side, the bay's on the other side. Um, and like the first 10 streets or so, let's just say the first 20 streets are where like everyone goes to senior week, all the young kids go to party, and then the farther you go down is where it gets more of family oriented, older people, um, married people, just not into that whole let's go party scene, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but it's fun. Like I just like it because I like going and just literally sitting at the beach and I mean the atmosphere is cool because everyone's happy because they're on vacation and you know it's just a good spot. And honestly, I've been going there ever since I was a child, so it just kind of brings back good memories. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just need to. I got into this loop, uh, empathic soul. Where like Instagram, well, you used to be only post what a minute songs, so I'd write a verse for a minute and then I'd post it, and then now I've done it so many times, it's like once I get down to that much, I'll get writer's block, and I mean not always, but it just depends, man. But I'm so used to doing it because for Instagram that I don't know, it's weird. It's just weird how it works. But I honestly, my ultimate like best scenario would be have a couple friends that I can hang out with who we can bounce energy off of, and um, and just situations and words and rhymes or whatever back and forth, and then people, and like a good atmosphere, because sitting in my room where I'm at right now, this is where I write my music. I have my table. Oh shit. I have my table. It's all full of stickers and shit. My computer or whatever, whatever. Um, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool, but I don't know. It just gets to the point where I'm like, I just need to get the fuck out of this room and and experience something so I can come up with more shit, you know what I mean? Instead of just sitting here all the fucking time. But it is what it is. I don't know. I never try to rush things because everything happens for a reason, and I know that I'll be good, you know what I mean? Like honestly, with the music, it's not like I'm trying to become uh the next Lil Pump, or I mean, not necessarily Lil Pump, but just how big he is. Like, I don't want none of that shit, man. Like, I just want to be able to make music people enjoy it, and then I enjoy it at the same time, and maybe I can make a little bit of money off of it to support myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to beg people for money or just make music just to make money. Like I want it to be purposeful. You know what I mean? Like relatable, honest, uh, and 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 just good music. You know what I'm saying? Um, I follow you on Instagram. You'll overcome. Oh, I thought you said I blocked you. Seeing yourself writing and feeling, being the moment. Yeah, like, what's up, dog? Shout outs to my man, legit in the building. What's good, fam? Um, Man, I haven't seen you in here before, man. That's cool as shit. I'm glad you stopped by, dude. Uh, if y'all ain't listening to my man's music, please go take a listen. Um, he's he's a young guy who isn't afraid to say whatever the fuck he wants to say. And I'm not saying as far as like, you know, controversial shit. Like, no, if he talks about the shit in his life. You know, he talks about his family. He talks about the people around him. He can make a diss track. Like he's a well-rounded person, um, and it's cool to catch, let alone be a part of it, so to speak. Because I feel like I'm a part of it now. But to catch him or catch you, dude, in the beginning, and you're killing it like you're already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you don't look at it that way, but when I see it and I see you doing what you do, it's I don't see a difference between you and I don't fucking know, Token, or I don't know, that was a dumb example because of I don't know, the connection or whatever, but you or Wiz Khalifa or you or Lil Durk or Ray Shrummer. I mean, the correlation has nothing to do with it, but um I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just like when you boil the shit down, it's all fucking it's all just like an illusion, you know what I mean? Because any of us can make music, and it just so happens that, you know, a million people are listening to my music, or not a million. I don't know where I'm going with this. But it just doesn't matter because it's good fucking music, and all you need is literal is continue to be consistent. I'm telling you, his shit's gonna blow up, man. But shouts out to my man. No bullshit. It's Lejitt. You can go on Instagram. It's only legit. I think that's what it is on Instagram. And then if you type in Lejitt, you'll find him on YouTube. I think I've posted some of his stuff on my YouTube. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but I've done some reactions. I should have fucking left his link in the bio. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't think when I do stuff like this, I don't put too much effort into it. I just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go live, and I go live. You know what I mean? Um, well, for real, man, I'm just being honest, dude. Like, I don't say shit like that if I don't fucking mean it. It, it just you can't I can't see. You know what I mean? Like usually you'll see like somebody start out and they'll be like, oh, okay, well they sound good, but they got a lot to learn. Like there was none of that. I mean, that No Sucker MCs shit. I'm telling you, that shit had me so fucking hype, yo. Like y'all gotta go listen to that. And then that Every Time Dies remix. I'm trying to tell you, dog. That shit had me jumping out of my fucking seat because it's fucking hard. You don't have to be saying all these punchlines and all these like famous I don't know, like how all rappers use like the same lingo and terms and words and shit. Like none of that. He's just rapping whatever the fuck comes out of his mind, and it pertains to him. Period. and the shit is it sounds nasty, dude. And then the motivate, that joint goes so hard too, man. Like you definitely know what you're doing. And then when you switched it up and went started, making melodies and doing it that way, yo, like that just fucking blew shit up even more, man. I appreciate an artist like you because you're legit. But yeah, man, like real shit. It's fucking cool as shit, man. To see you do that, man. Boy, that shit, I can't even fucking hit this thing. This shit sucks. Tastes good though. But um I just seen some shit um for a minute, I guess with the Nature Boy. Yeah, I know. I need some lyrical breakdowns because you're a smart dude. Oh, they're coming. They're definitely coming. I just gotta. I'm trying to save up for a GoPro so I can make good stuff. And then I don't know if any of y'all are editors out there, but I need a good program that I can download on my computer that's easy to use, or maybe I can sit there and try. I can figure it out, but to learn how to edit videos. I mean, I get the whole gist of it, but I just never done it before, and I don't know where to start. Um, because I want to start doing that type of shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like get all fancy and have to put I don't know whatever, just be all intricate and shit. Like I just want to be able to edit videos. I don't know, just the way that I want them to be. So they're definitely coming, man. Look out for them. Well, I'll always message you and let you know for sure. But other than that, man, I'm just fucking living life. Trying to get this phone call where they tell me that I'm rich. I doubt it'll be that way, but anything extra is fucking gonna help me out. So I just I want I hope it's a decent amount because I want to help clear all my family's debt. And if people need cars and or whatever the case is, taxes, all that shit, like I'm trying to make us straight because when my family's straight, I'm straight. It's how it is. Um, when I got the dough behind me, I'd help you out with equipment to do reactions because your character is amazing, brother. Real talk. Hey, man, like by all means, dude. Like I'm always the type of person to feel guilty for taking stuff. With people being nice, and don't get me wrong, like I would appreciate something like that for sure. But I don't know, man. It's always something like I just sometimes I feel guilty because I don't know. I guess I just don't have people doing that stuff a lot for not I won't say that. I won't say that at all, but you know what I mean. Like, you always get that guilty feeling like, man, I should pay somebody or pay you for that or whatever. Like my boy sent me a mic with a mic stand and a holder and an extra cord and all this shit. Like, and then the way and it was a converter thing, so I could play it on record on my phone. And like till this day, I feel guilty because I never gave him $1 for it. He never asked for it either. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all out of love, I believe. But just, I still feel guilty. Like man, like I owe him something. But I do appreciate it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna save up once I get back from Ocean City, um, and try to buy I don't know, like a $400 GoPro or whatever the case is, and so it's clear. You know what I mean? Because I mean it's clear, but it's not fucking clear. But I appreciate you, man. That's fucking sick. That's really sick, man. I You don't find too many people like that, who are willing to do stuff like that for people, man. You know what I mean? And honestly, if more people did it, there'd be a lot more happiness in this world because, you know, things would get done, you know what I mean? At least that's how I look at it. Uh, I don't know. Oh no, and I see what you're saying, man. And I don't know. I hope that didn't come off wrong because I wasn't trying to come off wrong, but I don't know. That's just who I've always been. Like my dad's always been like, you got to work for yours. You know, you got to earn yours. You know, don't take any handouts. Yada yada yada. But you know, sometimes it feels good to be gifted something, or just to be complimented. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. First woman, you don't give to receive. And that's one thing that I've always been big on. Like, if I'm giving something to somebody, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, okay, well, where's mine at? You know, it's just ignorant shit. Like, you defeat the whole purpose of doing something nice for someone. You know, I know somebody who does that a lot and is always giving and then wanting something back and then gets angry when they don't, you know, and it's just like like yo, you're tripping. You don't know what the fuck you're talking, you don't know what the fuck you're thinking, man. Like I don't know. But I don't know, man. We give because it makes us feel good with no attachment. Straight up. It is definitely something that makes me feel good, you know. I do that shit a lot, like um you know, and it might be minor things, but if I can always help somebody out, you know, or do a good gesture to somebody, or you know, talk somebody out of having a bad night, or you know, or honestly, let me speak about this, you know, since we're talking about you, or since you're the one that kind of threw that threw that out there, that like on Instagram, I look and I've always wondered why no one, like maybe it's just me, I don't see it. Maybe I don't see it, but I feel like no one gives anybody compliments anymore. No one shouts at anybody out. Like nobody's being like just like humble and being like, yo, that's a dope ass song. Let me fucking promote him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing the same thing I'm doing. You know, if we all promoted each other, we'd all be fucking out there. You know what I'm saying? But I always take my time to if I see something that I like or a song that I'm like, yo, that joint snaps. I'll fucking share it because it's well worth sharing, you know what I mean? I feel like people need to hear some shit that I see or whatever the case is, like I'm sharing it. And you know, you don't meet them, you won't meet many people like that, you know? I've had um a lot of people message me and been like, you know, I really appreciate you sharing my shit. Like, you know, anything helps, including you, legit. I mean, you've told me multiple times, man, that you're so appreciative, and I do it out of fucking love, dude. Like, if anything I can do to help make someone else succeed, um, why would you not do that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not hindering your success. You know, it's putting good energy out there. It's fucking giving somebody else the love. You know what I mean? It's showing appreciation to other people, which we've all fucking forgot about. Well, not everyone, but you get what I'm saying. You know? Fucking random thought, but lately, not that I'm, you know, some fucking comedian, but I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy. I'm like, man, it would be cool as shit to try it, you know what I mean? But then I get down to it, I'm like, the fuck do I even talk about? But it was fun when I was making fun of Nature Boy. That was some fun shit. I had a great time doing that until everyone started calling me a fucking racist piece of shit. And I was like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like people are tripping. Mm, but so what's new? No, I mean I'm not. I don't. what it was, and I hate fucking bringing this up. Not that I care to talk about it, but people sometimes will just pick shit just to say you're being racial about it or whatever the case is. And perfect example. Um, I made fun of his fucking hair, and he had like patches on his fucking face, and he had just ugly ass fucking not tamed or anything. Like he didn't even like try to I don't know what the fucking word for it is, to control it and like make it look good. You know what I'm saying? He just, I don't know what the fuck he did to his hair, but I'd constantly make fun of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then all these people come out the woodwork. Oh, you're a fucking racist. Fuck you. Yada yada yada. But if the problem is that if I if he was a white person, nothing would have been said. Nothing. You know, and it bothers me is because I'm talking about his hair. I'm not talking about his fucking skin color or his lineage or his where he came from. Like I'm just talking about his fucking hair. It ain't got nothing to do with who he is, what color skin he's got, and his core values and shit. It's fucking stupid. But the crazy thing is that, but then you look at comedians and they're allowed to say the most racist shit, the most ignorant, controversial shit. And it's okay because it's under the guise of comedy. But then when somebody just comes out and just wants to be funny, but doesn't announce that they're a comedian, it's now you're fucking wrong and you need to be sensitive and well, fuck you. I don't know. It's just stupid. It's fucking stupid. And the fact that like YouTube, you're not allowed to say fuck, you can't cuss, or you automatically get an age restriction, and all this other dumb shit. It's so stupid. Like they're literally making it for fucking 12-year-old kids to use. And it makes, I don't know, I guess it kind of makes sense, and not really, but children are susceptible to anything, and you know I don't know, it's just weird. This shit's weird, but everything is fucked up. But I don't know, enough about fucking race shit. It's irrelevant right now. It really is. Trying to think of anything happened, anything new. I haven't remembered any of my dreams lately. Um, I don't know. The summer's ending. I'm a little depressed about that. You know, I hate. That's why I wish I lived in like Florida or somewhere where it doesn't get like 15 degrees or something somewhere it stays. I don't know. It could get down to like 50. I'd be okay. I live in Maryland, like an hour out of DC, or about an hour and a half maybe. I don't know, give or take. Lusby, Maryland. This little fucking. I mean, it's decent right here. It's not bad. It's okay right now. I mean, right now, like yesterday was like 90 some degrees. Tomorrow is supposed to be, I think, in the 80s, but I mean, it's decent. You know what I mean? I don't know. Where I live is in this huge fucking neighborhood that I'm back right up to the woods, and I mean, it's cool. You know what I mean? It would be cool to have, you know, um, people to hang out with. Like, I don't know nobody here because I've only been here for so long, and I've met people, but they're always like way younger than me because I either work with them. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't go out to bars, and I will, but very rarely. It's just not me anymore. I just don't see the point. But I don't know. I need to get out more, that's for sure. But then I always think about like I don't know, I guess I just be thinking too much. I want to start traveling and seeing new things and feeling new feelings. and just experiencing new experiences. That would be dope. To travel, go to do the van life. Oh my God, that'd be so much fun. That'd be so much fun. What's up, observing stuff? How you doing, man? Um, yeah, the van life would be cool as shit, but I just don't understand how, like, how do you make that work? You know what I mean? Like, do you save up? Do you have like, I don't know, 10,000? That's maybe outrageous, but I don't know, $10,000 just in the bank that you're like, all right, I quit my job and fuck it, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, you just live accordingly, state to state or whatever, whatever. I've always wondered how that works, you know? I wish it was easy to, like, if jobs were easy to where, like, you could just be like, hey, I travel across the world, you know, I'm gonna be in Cincinnati for 2 days, you know, kind of come work and make 2 days pay so I can keep moving on and just hop, you know what I mean, experience different things. That would be cool as shit, you know? Obviously, it doesn't work that way. I mean, unless you know, you do odd jobs and shit like that, but I don't know. That would be cool. I would definitely like to experience that. That's for sure. She saved and does Uber Eats, gets paid everywhere. That's fucking smart. Why didn't I think of that? That's so fucking awesome. Why did I not think of that? Like, that just got me like super fucking excited. That's perfect. Like, that's perfect. I see you out there. I see you. That's cool as shit, man. That I mean that's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like you literally can go anywhere and somebody's gonna need a ride. Or you do Uber Eats. Well that too. I mean somebody's gotta eat, but even if you're doing Uber itself, you know, and if you know, saying like, oh well, I need some extra money because I gotta go do this, do that, you know, you just take on more clients and deliver them wherever they gotta go. That's fucking genius, Renee. That's really genius. I like that. I really like that. Might have to look into that. I think I need a new car though. Mm. Yes, you can work or not depending on when you. Oh yeah, I mean that's fucking genius. I don't know why or how I didn't think of that, but I didn't. That's cool as shit. But yeah, I've never thought. I've just never thought about it. You know, I don't know. I've always wanted to do something like that though. You know, you know, this is what you should do too. That'd be so sick. And I don't know. I'm sure you are. But fucking vlog every day and throw that shit on YouTube. I would watch that. I would love to watch that. You know, and that would be fun. That would be cool as shit to experience what y'all are experiencing. I hope you are doing that. You're gonna do that. But if not, you should. You definitely should. That'd be cool as shit. Ugh. Nice, nice, nice. That's gonna be so sick, man. That's like that's stuff that's I think that Van what? What's LIG? Van leg? I don't know what that is. Or maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying. Oh. I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. I'm glad I went live because I'm always. I mean, I tell you this every time I go live that I'm a fucking nervous wreck going live, but I don't. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess I'm just always worried about how boring I'm gonna be, or how not entertaining I'm gonna be, and no. I wish I could fucking freestyle, but no. I've tried. I mean, very, very, maybe like once out of the year, I'll randomly do it and it'll sound decent. I just don't practice enough, but I've always been the type to um always write. I always like to write and put thought into it and make it sound good that way and change it if it doesn't sound good, whatever the case is, you know? I've always been a writer, whether it be poems, you know, the poetry shit. I thought about doing some poetry stand up. Is that what it's called? Slam poetry, whatever it is. But I'm a nervous wreck. You know, I figured, you know what? I'm scared to go live, so let me just take baby steps. um, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, I could read some of my shit, but I can barely fucking breathe because I'm so congested. But I don't know. That shit's boring to me. At least right now it is. Um, I'd rather be conversating with y'all. Uh, you know what's crazy too is that I used to think the same thing about all my stuff is that I'm terrible at writing and all this other shit. But it's really all it's yours, you know what I mean? It's your mind, it's your thought. Like it's beautiful shit, regardless of what society says, oh, that's fucking lame or no, that's really good or that's not good at all. You know what I mean? It's yours, and that's what matters, you know? It's something that came from your fucking mind and you made it physical on a piece of paper and then you put it in concrete because now it's there forever. You know, of course, unless you destroy it, but still. You know what I mean? Um, Poetry's fucking awesome. It's cool shit. But like tonight, I tried to fucking sit down and write some music and just wasn't having it. What's up, 12? Baby step into it. Alright, okay. I appreciate that. Hey, look who decided to show up. Hey there. What, Poop? What is it, Poop? Come on, go say hi. Come on. Come here. Hello. Hello. What are you doing? Look at your blue eyes looking like an alien. Mr. Wiggles. My little Juicy Goose. Who is that, Poop? Who you see? No, not right there. You gotta look at the screen. Look, look. Get on my lap. I mean, you're freaking huge. You're not a baby no more. What are you doing? Shit, I'm gonna fall. What are you doing, Goose? Huh? Yeah, he's a pit bull. And then that's my haze, purple haze. You can't see him. There you go. You see him. What you doing, Haze? Huh? I love those damn dogs so much. That's my Nana. We got all these weird fucking names for these dogs. This motherfucker come out of nowhere with the ball. Attention, attention. That's what he does, man. Like, he'll come up. I'll be sitting on the couch watching something, a movie or something, and he'll come up with the ball in his mouth and just push it on my body, and that's the way of telling me, please play with me, please play with me. But Goose, come here, come on, come here. It's not gonna go nowhere. Come on, stand right there. Come on, come on. It's okay. Come here. But I'm allergic to them. Crazy, right? Now my whole face is itching. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That quick. And then this one likes to lick me. I know, I see you. I see you, okay? I see you, okay? Stop. I love you, okay? I know, I love you. Don't start barking. I'm going to kick your ass out. Don't do it. What do you want? What? Fucking weirdest, raspiest bark I've ever heard in my life. I love them though, man. And it sucks. My sister's about to take the one dog away, and now we're gonna have to. We don't have to, but we feel guilty not having another dog for my dog to stay home with. What's up, first? How are you? My old one got too old. I mean, it's still alive because you're saying that now, but then when that dog dies, you'll be devastated, man. Like I was sick to my stomach when any of my dogs have died, and there's been quite a few. You know what I mean? And it's not. No, it sucks. I'm good. I'm itching like hell because the dog rubbed its whole body against my face, but I'm good. I'm coming over I don't know, a cold or something. It was some kind of sinus thing going on. You probably still can hear it a little bit. Um but I'm good. Like I feel good, you know what I mean? I don't feel like dog shit anymore. But yeah, everything's good. No, he's dead. I had him since I was 12. He's a puppy of mine. Aw. Yeah, I mean, I love them to death, and it's easier for me to get. I don't know when I notice that when I have them as a puppy, and if I allow them to make me allergically react, I get used to it. It's not so bad. It goes away. Like right now, I don't. I feel a little bit itching here, maybe a little bit right here, but if I don't touch it, it disappears very quickly. But if I keep itching it, it fucking swells up and turns into welts and doesn't it then it really looks ugly. Oh wow, yeah. Well, yeah, that's good that he outlived his parents. I'd hope so. Um, what kind of dog was it? My bad, my easy. What's up, Static? What's good, yo? Then we got some new people in this bitch, man. It's cool to see. Cool to see people. See, I need to just y'all start messaging me and tell me stop fucking bullshitting. Go live. I'm just vaping. Wait, you can't vape tobacco. I'm vaping nicotine. That's what I'm vaping. I don't. I have weed, but it's just wax. But yeah, it's just some nicotine juice. But I'm trying to kick all this shit, man. Like it's fun and I enjoy the flavor and the way that nicotine makes me feel, but it's just not good. It's not good for you. Anybody can see that. Um, a mix with a retriever and a German Shepherd. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. And yes, my real name is Ricardo. Ricardo. My name is Ricardo, you know. What's up, man? How you doing? My name is Ricardo. I'm MS-13. No, I'm not. Hola, frijoles. You know? Oh my god. Have you checked out that Edge of Wonder video yet? Edge of Wonder. Hmm. Now, off the top of my head, no, I don't think I seen that yet, mister. You know, I don't think I seen it. I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna have to, I'm definitely gonna have to look at it. Oh, on DM. Oh, God. Talking about Mr. Donald Marshall, you know? Donald Marshall. I don't know, man. Like, I like, once again, tried to go back into that whole area and do it. You should do a live stream just on that video. Maybe I will after this video. Since I try to keep my lives to an hour, so if that's the case, I got 10 minutes left. Um, but I tried to engulf myself back into um that whole scene, but there's always that somebody in there who always fucking either pisses me off or says some stupid shit or they just do something dumb and it irritates the fuck out of me and I'm like, peace, I'm gone. I one thing I can't stand is when everybody gathers around Donald. I don't get why we're doing that. Like, why are we putting this kid up on this fucking golden pedestal because he said some information? Like, everybody's speaking their own information, but he's the one that's being, I don't know. They're like putting him in this spot where he just doesn't need to be. And, um, I don't know, it's just weird to me, man. It's just weird. Like, I don't fuck with him. I don't want to fuck with him. He knows I don't fuck with him. But I'm not going to sit here and just talk a bunch of shit and make a bunch of videos talking shit about him because, um, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I've got friends that I've met, well, mutual YouTube friends, that I've met from there, and I do, like those people and I enjoy talking to those people, but for the most part, it's just I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. What do you think about Donald Marshall? I think Donald Marshall had maybe had good intentions at first, um, and but I think I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Not to say that I'm not saying um that he's lying about anything. I don't want to say I'm not saying that he's a liar or anything like that. Not at all. I don't believe he is, but at the same time, um I just hate how everyone puts him on this fucking pedestal and it's all about Donald Marshall. It's all about Donald Marshall. It's all about Donald Marshall. You know, when it should be about cloning and what's happening, you know what I mean? Which it is, you know what I mean? And it is. I'm not saying that it's not. But I just feel like once again, like everything revolves around him when it comes to going live and he's in there and everyone it's like oh my god the celebrities in the room and I'm just like yo I just get turned off by that shit because it's just like you're the same person as me dude and he's the same person as you and she is the same person as you all that shit so why are we treating people like that shit um check out his pro boards and the Edge of Wonder video. That just came out. I definitely will. I'm kind of eager to go watch it now. With Epstein's fake suicide and Area 51 topic right now, his story is looking pretty rock solid. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he's lying like totally. No, I'm not saying that at all. I just think that when you come out and you tell motherfuckers that, oh, I wrote songs for this and I wrote songs for Metallica and that was this and this was me and I wrote songs for this. I'm like, give me a fucking break, dude. If you wrote all those fucking songs, why aren't you doing it now? You know, it it it, it just I don't know. It just fucking irritates me that people that he literally says all that shit, and I'm just like, dude, you know you're lying, and you know you can say it though because you don't. There's no way you can prove it. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's not gonna ask you for proof, and if they do, you just ignore them anyway. I don't know how Don is like 40, maybe 36. I don't fucking know. He's a couple years older than I am. I know that for sure. But Never even heard of Yahweh Rules channel. I'm not sure, but I just hate. And the same thing with what's that blonde hair girl's name that's saying the same shit that she wrote music for this, wrote music for that, and I'm just like, dude, I don't want to fucking hear that shit. Like, you know, you're fucking lying, dude. You know, y'all are lying. You know, it's just like me coming out and being like, you know what? I wrote J. Cole's first album, and yeah, you know, I'm not proud of it, but I did write Lil Pump's first single. You know, while I was at the cloning center, and uh, and but what's the point? Like, what do you gain out of that? Like, I just don't get it. I don't know. Just don't get it. He probably is, but it takes a lot of tech and a full band to play the song. Wait. He is one guy, the proposer. What do you want to know? What do you I mean, what do I want to know? Yeah, if he ain't doing it now, why aren't he chilling? He chilling on the beach or boat or woods. Exactly. Um, what truth? Oh no, Yahweh rules talked about cloning. I just, I don't know what it is. A lot of people ask me why I don't like him. The reason why I don't like him, I get this gut fucking feeling of something is wrong every time I hear his name, every time I go into a chat room with him, or a live video, whatever the case is. I just don't get good feelings at all. And I'm I've ignored that shit for a long time in my life, and I'm not ignoring it no more. You know what I'm saying? His point is why they haven't killed him versus all over the whistleblowers. You don't kill your golden goose that lays golden eggs. Yeah, but give me a fucking break. I don't believe that. Like, he's not laying no golden eggs. Like, if he writes all that music, then why isn't he making music for himself? Like, he's already tied in with Queen Elizabeth and all the rest of the celebrities. He's pretty much already at the cloning center, so he's in the same position as all these Hollywood people. And if there's no way out, then why wouldn't he just do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be using, if I could write like that and write songs like that, I'd have been out there being a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would use that. Just like if you're good at electrical work, you do electrical work. Or if you're good at making people laugh, you fucking become a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just, I hate to admit it, but you guys are mixing random truths with actual lies. Be careful, is all I'm saying. What, like, and me personally, I want to know what I said. Um, I just hate when people ask me about how I feel about him, and then, okay, all right, I retract that. I'm sorry, but I just don't. Okay, yeah, but it's yeah, but this whole he didn't get his clone memories till he hit age 30. But what for? Like, why? You know, I just don't understand. What do you think about Michael Jackson? I think Michael Jackson was one of the best um, artists of all time. Yeah, he had some fucked up shit going on and addictions, but who the fuck doesn't at this point in their life? Or anybody in this world, I should say. Um, I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. I grew up listening to Jackson 5. Um, like, it's a staple in my life, as far as, like, memories and shit like that. Like, that's what my dad grew up on. Um, I uh I like Michael, you know what I'm saying? I love the music, older music, and I hate that uh if the child molesting was real, and I don't know for a fact, so I'm not going to say I know for a fact. Everything points to it, don't get me wrong, but me personally, I don't have the proof that he was touching little boy booty holes. Fucking Michael. Touching little boy booty holes. I'm 32, 1986. I know you won't believe it, but MJ was Lucifer. Yeah, but I don't believe in Lucifer either. Like, I just don't believe in that whole Jesus and the devil narrative. I'm over that shit, man. Like, that's a control. Religion is like is a control thing, man. Like, it does a big play on your emotions and shit, man. I just don't fuck with it, and it plagued my life for quite some time. Um, all my talent shows when younger, I would perform Janet songs only. I love them. Yeah, I think I don't know any bad stuff for a fact. I highly disagree with that statement. Well, I'm sorry, but you don't believe in the Most High and the devil. No, I don't believe that some fucking dudes. I mean, I'm not trying to be nasty. I hope nobody thinks I'm gonna be nasty, but I just don't believe that some fucking human's gonna come from the sky and save us all. Like, we got to save ourselves. Like, it's all, I don't know. I don't believe it anymore. I grew up Christian. I was baptized Catholic. I just don't believe it anymore. I just don't. I think it's strictly here for control. I mean, you know, Jesus walked the earth 2,000 years ago. Okay, well, what about fucking a million years ago? Okay, where was Jesus at then? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. It doesn't tie in. It doesn't make sense to me that, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't make fucking sense. I hate talking about it, but it's all good. I don't mind people in my neighborhood wear black and walk in the middle of the road at night. Well, that's fucked up. Um. I'm sorry. First, I keep fucking thinking you're talking to me. Um. I was raised Christian. Can't do it anymore. Cover of the Megadeth album. Oh, wait. There's a lot of shit being talked about. I'm fucking confused. Um. Yeah, I just don't subscribe to it anymore. I just don't. This heaven and hell, and you better be good because you're gonna go to hell and you're gonna fucking rot in hell. It's all fear mongering. Trying to scare the dog shit out of you. But no human has beyond part. If you hadn't seen the flames or golden gates, just talk about 1 trillion things to expand a thought to. Yeah, I just can't subscribe to it, man. Ah, my back hurts. Religion is just control and false hope and feed the sheep. Thank you. Thank you, Static. Thank you. I believe 100%. That's all it is. Like I said, when the Bible didn't exist, what the fuck was a Christian then? Or, whenever that Christianity started, what the fuck was it before that? What was it? 2 million, 3 million, 400 million years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make fucking sense, man. We're gonna believe something that happened. It just doesn't make fucking sense, man. I don't. I think it's a bunch of bullshit, honestly. And I was afraid to say that before. I'm not afraid to say that no more because I don't. I just feel like when we pray that we're talking to ourselves, and whether it's talking to our soul outside of this place and we're communicating with it, or whatever it is. I don't know. We can't wake the sleep. Some are too deep into sleep. That's for sure. I can agree. But I believe that when we pray, we're communicating with ourselves. It's like a fucking telephone to your soul. You know what I'm saying? And this is our projection. It's I don't know. I just it's all up here for me, and I it makes sense. It really does. Oh, well, MJ didn't die. Well, I don't believe he died either, but we all have no proof that he's alive or not. But but I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. I just don't. I don't know. Wait, so you're calling me Lucifer? Say you're calling me Satan? I don't get it. Make a statement and the sheep will argue. No, I what pisses me off a lot of times, and I'm not saying that I'm pissed off now, but it strikes a nerve. Is that when we start talking about this kind of shit and then oh, okay, all right. I was like, damn, first man, it's fucked up. But like I hate when people you'll talk to them and you'll say some real shit, and then all of a sudden they'll hit you with a fucking Bible verse, and we're like, how the fuck does that make any sense? And it's like, I hope I don't strike any nerves here, but those, god damn it, I think they're called Hebrew Israelites. I don't know what the fuck they're called, but there's people that come out and in DC. I mean, they're all over the place, and they'll sit there and scream that the white man's the devil and da 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 da. And then if you like try to sit there and have a conversation with them and try to explain like how you feel and your perspective, they just fucking nope, shut up. Hey, whatever your dude name is, go to this chapter, this, read it, and then they just throw it at you, and you never get the chance to talk. It's like it's so ignorant. Um, it's so fucking irritating because that type of shit makes people just fucking go. I don't give a fuck what you got to say, man. Like it's retarded to me. And I think that those people are so fucking brainwashed at the same time that they don't realize what they're fucking doing, yo. Ooh, that was a crack. Ooh. I believe in evolution. It's pretty straightforward. DM's story is no different in exposing a evolved species of reptiles that have been hiding on the surface and screwing with humanity for centuries. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that, But like I said, I just get a sick feeling when it comes to Donald Marshall. And it's nothing against him. I just don't feel good. Like I just don't get a good I don't get a good feeling. It just doesn't it's just never a good feeling. What's up? What's up, Brad? Skull Land in the house. 528 all day, baby. I can't stand when people point at a race and call them all evil. This is a comic book and you can't just point out the villains on their looks. That's some real shit too, man. Like just because you had a bad experience doesn't mean every single person is gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that doesn't make any fucking sense, you know? I can't stand it either. It's fucking annoying. Damn it, all this fucking hair. Oh, you heard that shit? Damn, I didn't think you would be able to hear that. That's exactly right. It's never about race. It's about your spirit because, everyone says that. I believe that, I don't think any of us have control over what body we come down in. I mean, I guess some people say they do, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't believe that we have any control over that. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know. Maybe I need to do some research. Christianity taken mystically does offer valuable wisdom and teaching. Now, I will agree with you there. The principles and the teachings and the way that they teach you to be humble um and be good to one another and like the morals and stuff behind it. Fantastic stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking anything away from that. Um, but I believe that you can do that on your own. You don't need to say, I'm a Christian because I live this way. I believe that's a tactic to get you to stay or to get you interested because you're like, well, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. This. That's how I want to live. So you become a Christian. But no, I live that way and I don't consider myself anything. Um, the Bible said that black people can be sold off. As a black woman, I'm good on the Bible. Yeah, fuck that. I've never read it fully. Maybe when I was really young, but I've never, no. Any book that says some stupid shit like that deserves to be burned, all right? And not read for that matter. For example, when they say they have faith of having faith in some magic, faith in yourself. Try to learn from all religions, but my YouTube name says it all. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right, It's the best thing to do is to there we go. Um to do inward beyond. Why do you think on multiple album covers MJ was wearing a crown? Think about it. I just think that any celebrity is just a puppet, is just a forefront person for whatever the fuck's happening in the background so that we get attached to that thing and not look any farther. That's what I think. Um Playing out the Dogma was pretty good. Somewhat many religious spirituals they mess with the Bible, but the Bible is true. Hold on. Hold on. And I pulling you. Yeah, ooh, that was my toe. Ooh, that was my toes. Damn. It's cracking. What are you doing? It's either in or out. I wish I had a doggy door so they could just go bloop in through the door and out through the other fucking way. I will disagree with you, but I don't argue. Just looking into it. Just look into. I don't even know if you're talking to me or not. I'm going to assume you're not. But look, yeah, see, I keep on fucking seeing it. I'm like, is she talk? Oh, are they talking to me? No, no. I'm just gonna not acknowledge it. Damn, man, I'm dying. Shit. What's up, Dice? What's good, man? What's good, Dial? My bad. My bad first. I don't know why I keep thinking that you're you're talking to me, but wait, Cardo, you as a bro. What? What? Or did you take a nice hit? No, I'm just fucking getting over being sick and being congested. Um, no, I had asthma. I grew out of that shit when I was like fucking 17. And mainly from the dogs or pet dander and allergies and stuff like that. But now I'm just congested as fucking all hell right now. That's it. But yeah. Um, what was that shit called again? The Edge. What? I gotta write this shit down because I'm gonna forget. Tell me what it is again. The Edge of. I don't fucking remember. I don't remember what was it. It was something about the edge of darkness. I don't remember. Please try red tea with OJ and pomegranate juice. Red tea fights infections quickly. Edge of Wonder. Thank you. There it is. You're okay, pal. Edge of Wanda. Oh, god damn it. Get out of my screen. Edge of Wonder. Bet. Alright, well look. I'm really curious to see what the fuck this this video is about, and I'm glad you told me, because I'm gonna try to do some commentary, see what happens. But yeah. Let me get off here. I appreciate everyone coming in. Hopefully I'll go live sometime soon again. And not be a fucking pussy and be like, yeah, I'm too nervous. Here's a joke I just told my friend. If you create a character on a video game and you don't try to make them look like you gay for trying to make the perfect man. Oh my god, that was fucking great. That was fucking great. That was fucking awesome. Holy shit. Oh. But yes, I just gotta keep fucking telling myself, just go live. It doesn't matter, you know. But like I said, I kind of want to like sometimes come with topics to start talking about, or you know, honestly, I mean, y'all are the ones who gave me all the fucking topics this time, and I kind of elaborated on what I could speak on, which was cool. You know what I mean? So, fuck it. I'm gonna just keep it like it is. So I appreciate y'all. All right. Everyone have a good night, and thank you for all the love. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing first. I'm gonna start making a list, or trying to make a list. But I need to do like just little scanning of the internet and reach. I mean, and like see what's out there as far as news. Yeah, message me on Instagram, please. 12. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. But holla at your boy.